Antarctica, the coldest, windiest, highest, driest, and southernmost continent on Earth. It is called the Blue Continent, the White Continent, and the Crystal Desert. It is literally at the bottom of the world. When I decided to visit Antarctica, I was usually asked two questions. Why Antarctica, and how do you get there? As to why Antarctica, there are two main reasons. The first is that it was the only continent I had not yet visited, and secondly, it seemed like it would be a place like no other on Earth. As to how to get there, on December 15, 2005, I left Los Angeles International Airport and flew to Miami, where I met my youngest brother Ronald, who had flown in from Newark, New Jersey. From Miami, we flew to Buenos Aires, Argentina, and then south to Ushuaia, Argentina. All told, it was about 24 hours of flying time and layovers for me before we boarded our ship in Ushuaia for the 2-day journey across the Drake Passage to Antarctica. Hello everybody, welcome to Ushuaia. Ron and I made it here. Today is Saturday, and Ushuaia is the southernmost city in the world.
In el mundo!
It's about 50,000 people that live here, and about 90% of people go to Antarctica come out of Ushuaia. And tomorrow we leave for Antarctica, which is the real reason we are here. So after 17 hours on a plane, we're ready to go. What? That's what it sounds.
Orange is quite the color. This wasn't on the brochure.
This is great.
Just like the Caribbean.
It's a little bumpy here. It's a great passage. Good evening. Welcome to Antarctica. Oh
This is what we're here for. Kids.
The sun is bright. Well, we made it through the Drake Passage and arrived in the Antarctic Peninsula. The landscape was incredible.
I like the perspective.
Yeah. Look how small they are. Yep.
That's the idea.
Mother Nature moves. heard the saying it's only the tip of the iceberg. Well, that's because you can only see about 1/6 of the iceberg that is above the water, but most of the iceberg is below the water. The color of the water surrounding these icebergs was just amazing. One of my favorite things on this trip was the excursions we took every day in the Zodiacs. The Zodiacs are motorized rubber boats that can hold about 12 people and enable us to go just about anywhere.
Kátt á jólunum, kátt á jólunum, koma þau senn, þá munu upplýta gilsbakka menn, þá munu